morning, everyone. Welcome to 365 day 13, I believe we're on. Y'all tell me if I'm wrong, but I think it's 13. Anyway, I am getting ready to start a pot of beans. I'm going to show you here in a second. I'll turn the camera down. I'm going to use my new crock pot multi-cooker, which I have fallen in love with, even though somehow it got dented. I don't know how that happened, but I did. Anyway, there's not a lot going on today. I'm going to do some cooking. I'm going to get these beans done first. I am going to do the chicken soup later. Laundry. Piddling around. I need to sweep and mop the floors. Piddling around. So, anyway, let me turn this pot here down real quick, and I will show you what we're going to do. So, in the multi-cooker, I have already set it to saute, to heat. It is heated up. I've got just a little bit of olive oil in there, not much. Doesn't need much. Forgot a spoon, y'all. Hang on one second. There it is. Sorry, y'all. So, what I have here in this bowl, I have 1 onion, 2 arbol peppers, which are kind of like just a slightly spicier bell pepper. They're not super spicy at all. They are reminiscent of a bell pepper, but just a tiny bit of spice. And the ham. I have some actual ham that I had in the freezer. So I'm going to dump these in here. You can hear the sizzle, so you know the pan is already hot. We're just going to give these a little bit of a saute. It probably take, I don't know, maybe 5 to 10 minutes. It's not going to take long. I just need these onions to sweat down and the peppers to get just a little bit translucent. I just want to give them a little bit of flavor. Develop a little bit of that fond at the bottom. Just going to mix these around and get them all coated with the oil and just let it go. So, I'm going to let that go for a minute. So, I wanted to talk to y'all about something. I'm going to turn the camera up again real quick. You know, we talk about being prepared and things that you can put in a bug out bag, and how are you going to make it if you need, you know, water on the road or what have you. And there are lots of water bags. You can buy water bags that are collapsible, reusable. You can buy them. Don't get me wrong, and I don't fault them at all. But what if you're like me and you're somewhat on a budget? You know, some of those bags are pricey. There are some cheaper ones, and some of the reviews said they're not worth it because, well, they're cheap. So the other day I went to Popeyes and got a family meal, which feeds me, and the 2 boys always get some too, but it was 3 meals. And for just a little bit more, you could add a gallon of drink. And non-carbonated, so it could be tea, lemonade, whatever. Just non-carbonated. I said, sure, just give me a gallon of unsweet tea, and then I won't have to come home and make it. And normally I do make my own tea. I have a big jug that I just keep it in. But in this case, I wasn't feeling well. That was actually the day I got the infusion. I was tired. I wasn't feeling well. I just wanted to make sure I had something on hand to drink. So yeah, go ahead and just add it. It's fine. So what I did was I got a gallon. Now this is how a gallon of tea comes at Popeyes. This is a plastic bag. It's expandable at the bottom, see? And you can do the cane sweetened iced tea, unsweet tea, lemonade, fruit punch, anything that's non-carbonated. It has a heavy-duty plastic spout with a lid. Screws on super tight. It is watertight. It does not leak. I tested this, you guys, seriously. And this is a really strong, heavy-duty plastic. I mean, seriously. And it will fold up. So when you're getting to, like, you need to put something in a bag to carry and have in a go bag or what have you, let me show you. Let all the air out. It will fold up. You're going to take up that much room. I could probably get this folded again, even smaller if I wanted to. I could, like I said, I can take up that much room in a bag. Okay? But seriously, if you really had to bug out somewhere, or maybe you've just got a storm coming and you need to put some water away because your water might get contaminated from flooding. These are super, super heavy duty, and this whole gallon is $4.59. So you get the tea that you can drink, or the juice, whatever you want, and you can save the bag. I actually went back and got one more of these so that I have two. I have one in the fridge. I'll show you. I just got it yesterday, and I do love Popeye's tea, so that's really not a bad thing for me. Hey, Bubba's. Bo is, of course, ever present when I'm cooking. But you guys can see it. Go. It's just a gallon bag of tea. It does not take up as much room in your fridge as a big gallon jug either. And because you got room at the top, you can slide it in between stuff and it does just fine. So it doesn't even take as much room. But the bag can be used. And you know, we hear people talking all the time saying, use what you got. Work with what you got. Right? So I thought I'd pass that along to y'all. Alright, this thing is just about done. The only thing I'm going to do, just about ready, so I'm going to add a couple cloves of garlic. I forgot to have this peeled for y'all, so bear with me. I am going to be putting these in here whole, because I want to be able to pull them out later. Well, if I can get that stupid peel to come off. Okay. There it goes. So, again, I'm putting in these whole because I want to be able to take them out later. I just want the flavor. So I'm just going to drop them in there. And let's see if I can show you what we're looking at. Oops. So, this is what you want. It's just translucent. They're starting to give off their moisture. Let me get y'all set back down over here. And my phone is... Sorry, y'all. There we go. My little holder was slipping. Okay, I got it. So, now that we got this done, I'm going to go ahead and add my seasonings. Now, you guys, I love this stuff. This is... Sorry, your lens got all monkey. This is Stanton's pinto bean seasoning. I get this in Alvin, Texas. I absolutely love it. It's... My dad uses it. I use it. It's just... It is such an amazing blend of spices. It is chili powder, salt, sugar, spices, garlic, bay leaves. I mean, it's just, it's amazing. I absolutely love this stuff. And I would love to tell you how much I put in here. I'm guessing it's about close to half a cup, maybe. Maybe a little more. But I'm going to be doing a big pot of beans, and I need it to really season them, so. And I very seldom measure anything, I know. That's why I'm telling you. I'm guessing that was about a half cup. I am also going to put some, a little bit of Miss Cher's smoked garlic. Probably about a teaspoon, because I've got the 2 big cloves in there, and a little bit of smoked onion. This one a little bit more generous. This one probably closer to a tablespoon. That smoked flavor is so good, and it is going to pair awesomely with the cumin and all that that's in the beans. And we need some show enough salt. Beans have got to have salt. I am guessing this is probably about a teaspoon. And then I'm going to use Spicy's trick that he taught me, and I'm sure some of y'all already know this, and you probably saw me do it on another video. When you do this, pepper comes out kind of slow, but if you put them together, that pepper just flows out quick, y'all. I love it. Thank you, Spicy. So, let me get all this mixed in. I'm going to get these spices to start blooming a little bit. Ooh, I wish y'all could smell this. Oh my goodness. So I want to let these spices start to bloom just a little bit. And I know it looked like I put a whole lot of meat and onion in here that was like half the pan. But let me show y'all, when it cooks down, it's not near as much as it looks like. Let me show y'all. You can see it is not that much compared to how many beans I'm going to be putting in here. So, the beans. I am using regular old pintos. Now, I soak my beans. I know a lot of people are going to tell me you don't have to soak them in an Instapot. But I do. I soak them overnight every night. I think it gets them clean. It brings up any bad ones to the top so I can get them out. And I believe it helps cut down on the gas. And maybe that's true, maybe it's not, but it's worked for me. It seems like it to me. So, this is about 1.5 pounds of beans originally. And of course they've swelled to double their size, if not more, soaking them. We're going to get those mixed in. And now we need some liquid. So there are still going to be natural liquids in the vegetables that I put in here, and a little bit is going to come out of the beans. So I'm not going to just kill this. I'm just putting, that was probably about a quart maybe. Maybe 1.5 quarts. You could also do this with your broth if you wanted, but I've got so much really good seasoning in here. Gosh, I wish y'all could smell this. Anyway. So, now, lid. This is only the second time I've used my pot. I did the black-eyed peas in here, and they were amazing. So, well, helps if you start it in the right position. So, okay, it's beeping to tell me to close the lid, and I'm going to go right over here and push the beans button. Oops, hold on. Stop the saute. I'm going to push beans and start and let it go. It's heating up, which is not going to take long because I've already done the saute, so that's not going to take long. Once it does, it'll take about 20 minutes to cook the beans. And then you just want to let them sit. So, about 20 minutes to cook the beans, and then you let them sit and let the pressure release on its own. So that's what we're going to do. And I will be back to show you guys when it's all done. And until then, I need to make myself some breakfast. And the Bodog over there, who's smelling all this good stuff, needs his breakfast, as does Sam. So it's breakfast time, y'all. We'll be back. Welcome back to the kitchen. These things smell so good. So I'm going to get this turned just a little bit so that you guys can see. And we're going to test these beans, see how they came out. One thing you need to remember, anytime you are dealing with something like a pressure cooker or a pot with a lid on it, you want to always make sure you open it with the lid away from you because the steam will go out. Now, I've already opened these to check them and make sure they were done before I finished this. So, you're probably not going to see as much steam here, but there was quite a bit. So, you always want to make sure there's still some steam, see it? Always want to make sure you open away from you, okay? I wish you guys seriously could smell this stuff. Oh my God, they smell so good. So, I have a small bowl. It's not actually mealtime yet. So I'm just going to do a little bowl to taste these for y'all. There you go, guys. They are like massive hot. You see all the ham. Oops, look at all them big pieces of ham, onions, peppers. Smells. Oh my gosh, I wish you guys had smell-o-vision. And they are super hot. Oh my gosh. Seriously? This may be one of the best pots of beans I've made in years. They are a little spicy because of the arbols. I put 2 big arbol peppers in here. They are a little spicy, but they're tender. Oh, excuse me. They're tender. They're flavorful. It's a perfect amount of salt. Oh, seriously, you guys. Y'all gotta try this. So good. Anyway, I'm gonna let these sit here and cool. I've got to take a couple movies back that I rented real quick so that I don't get charged late charges on them. And then I will be back. And by then, hopefully these will be cooled. I've got to get these into another container because we're making chicken soup today. And that will be a standalone video. It won't be in the vlog. But I do need to get back and let these cool so I can get them into another container. There's obviously way more here than I will eat. But what I am going to do, and will probably be a second video as well later this week, I'm going to teach you guys how to take this pot of beans and turn them into the best refried beans you've ever had. So, y'all stick around. I'm going to go get dressed, go run these movies back, and then I got some more stuff to do when I get home. So, I'll holler back to y'all in a little bit. Bye, guys. It's me, and I'm back. So, I just finished putting up a video on making refried beans out of the beans you guys saw me make a little bit earlier. And now I am live. So, let's say hi to the vlog. Everybody say hi to the vlog. See if I can get y'all over here. There y'all are. Everybody say hi to the vlog. We got Bub and Rebecca, Allie, Brian, Kelly. We got Rose. We got Judy. We got Bev. We got Brando, Tim and Amy, Jump Off, Life with Linda, Common Sense University. Holy cow. There's a bunch of people in here, y'all. Anyway, I am going to get back to my live stream and I will check in with y'all in a little bit. Bye, guys. I'm back. Just got off the live, and that was a fun live stream. We had a lot of fun, chit-chatted, visited. Y'all go back and watch the replay if you want. If you weren't able to make it, you know, we can't always. So I got off of it a few minutes ago and made myself some supper. Show you. We have a pork chop, shells of cheese, and some of the beans I made earlier. So I'm going to eat my supper. I'm going to watch a movie. I have movie kicking right there. So I'm going to do that. And as soon as I finish eating while I'm watching the movie, I will get this edited and up for you guys to watch. And on that note, I'm going to say goodnight. I love you guys. It's been an awesome day, a great weekend, and I will see y'all in the morning. Love y'all. Bye, guys.